Hola, 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 what's up, crypto legends? Let's analyze the situation for Bitcoin at the moment, facing a pretty strong resistance. However, we will be analyzing the situation. I think we could get another squeezed leg up and see if we do manage to break out. We are going to go through here, legends, what has happened. What a massive move to the upside, finally breaking that lower high resistance trend line. Let's go through the comment section. First of all, I don't care about the interest rates, Jerome Powell. It's just a bunch of volatility in the middle of the chart that I am not going to trade anyway, unless I'm in a trade already, of course. Now, let's take a look at the comment section right away, guys. Devolt, I can see you here. Trade to prosper, how are you doing, my man? Thanks for joining. We have Seb here also, Moon Boot Boy here in the comment section. Basically interest rates the same, 5.5. It was it was expected to be that. And also right now we had the Fed press conference to see what he's going to talk about. I mean, we're not going to put it here live. I think it's just going to be a bunch of the same story. However, we want to know about the levels. Get ready for the next coming hours, coming days, levels that could get respected. We are going to go through right away, guys. Make sure to destroy that like button. I can't believe we are almost 200 people watching the stream at the moment. Anyway, the reason why I'm doing this stream afterwards, because a lot of the different people are doing the actual FOMC, live stream as well. And I just don't want to, go at the same time, just a little bit later, because we don't trade the volatility of the news anyway. Smash up that like button, guys, because we are going to do pure technical analysis, educational content right now. Make you understand how we trade here at the Legends community. How we talk about the levels, how we analyze the market to see where there is a sign of strength or a sign of weakness, whether that is up or down, making you believe that trading is definitely possible. And technical analysis, these random lines on the chart, means something. This is not Picasso drawing, it means something, and we can analyze the situation to see where the moves have higher probability. Muy importante that you understand this. And first of all, we are going to talk about something that we talked about in the legends, okay? Yes, we'll go through some major levels, get you prepared for the next possible trade setup. Hang on a second. First of all, hey, is this bump and run scenario going to play out in the end? That is a big question. Is this massive bump and run for Bitcoin going to play out, guys? Let me know in the comment. Are we going to get heavily rejected at resistance zone and get a big massive dump? Probably not, guys. S&P 500, DXY finally rejecting from that crucial level where I was scared. I was worried. I peed in my pants, because if we were to break out above this level, I was worried. I was worried because of you, because of your portfolio. And I would have seen a big massive crash. However, stock market is absolutely rocketing. Hey, new yearly high. I would say before the end of the week, we're probably going to get that push to the upside. DXY rejecting from that most important level. Hey, I got people in the comment section saying it doesn't matter, DXY won't do anything. Hey, we can go through years of negative correlation, not just yesterday or the last few weeks, years of correlation where we can see when DXY tops or bottoms. Well, obviously Bitcoin does vice versa, right? So it's very important, guys. Whoever says DXY doesn't matter, hey, let me tell you, you are wrong. DXY matters very much, my friend. So anyway, let's go right away. Bitcoin just popping here. I'm going to explain a few scenarios here of what has basically happened with the price of Bitcoin, because it's been very, I got into a really nice day trade long position and I closed all of it because we were hitting resistance, we were getting rejection, and I was happy with the profits. This could rocket to the upside. It doesn't matter. I'm that kind of guy that misses the large moves. I miss them because I day trade level to level and I use high leverage, high capital. So Anyway, let's talk about the trading setup that was mentioned today in the Legends community. Guys, are you smashing that like button? What's going on? Hey, is like button not working? Tell me it's... Guys, am I live or not? Am I live or not? I can't believe that the like button is not going up. Oh, yes, it is. Sorry, my bad. My bad. I was just refreshing. I'm like, am I actually live or not? Can you guys hear me? Well, Bitcoin is exploding right now, hitting a level, hitting the high where we could, yeah, probably not. Probably not. I was going to say that we could get a rejection from this point, which is the dead cat bounce high, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like we are wanting to break out nicely here. So no major rejection, at least now. And it seems like that all of this, this pattern is going to come into fruition. Which one? Well, the inverted head and shoulder, right? Humpback Notre Dame inverted head and shoulder with a descending neckline. So it's like it's a little bit of a, a little bit of a dodgy one. Nevertheless, it is playing out, so we don't care. We can trade humpback Notre Dame inverted head and shoulders. Why not? But we were looking for long positions all the way down here, speculating on this move. Now, the reason why I took all the profits here was because of the rejection, and I was happy. I got into another mini long position here based on volume strategy. I want to explain my trading setups and the explanation that we do give in the Legends. Of course, yes, it is late, but overall, it is education. It is pure education, and I like educating the people to understand why these moves happen. So in the Legends community, we're very much aware that if we were to break out from the previous day value area low and the daily level that was broken to the downside and was reacting as resistance, if we were to flip this level, okay, break it as resistance, we are likely going to get that move to the resistance zone, right? Step by step, we are likely going to get that move. Bitcoin getting the runner right now. Oh my goodness. Wish I would be in a swing long position, but overall, it's fine. We are day traders. We'll get into a range in between today and tomorrow, and we'll trade the next thing, right? So I learned that many years ago, where it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter, missing some big pumps or some big dumps if you're scalping and you're day trading, because there's two different type of traders, three different type of traders, of course. That is scalping, day trading, swing trading, right? You guys know. Anyway, let me go through here. Why did we realize that this move to the upside was extremely bullish? Okay, I want to give you that explanation here so you understand. Why was this a bullish level? Okay, if we break here, we are likely going to follow through and maybe even break the trend line, maybe reject from it. Okay, maybe, who knows? Level to level first, we did get a small little reaction, and it was very important to note here that no shorts are going to be taken, okay, at this point, unless the price gets back beneath the lower high resistance successfully. It doesn't matter shorting here or here as a swing trade short to come down and test the lows. We need to see that rejection. That rejection never happened. We actually just got a small consolidation, pumped back up here, created a failed auction, swing failure pattern. There was also, we were aware of this. Hey, this was a good short position, but it was a scalp, okay? It was a small little scalp just down here to support level, right? Lower high resistance. It was just a little scalp. If you are a scalper, we can short these uptrends, okay? It can be done. But they're just level to level when you're fighting the trend, okay? Because then we get, people, you are extremely bullish, you are extremely bearish, you are just bullish, or you are just bearish. We are bulls and bears. We look at opportunities, up and down all the time, I was talking about in the Legends community, and if there is anybody in the Legends here, please confirm in the comment section that we were looking for possible great long opportunity here, at least to 41,800 range, where we could get that stop. That was a nice move of $400 to $500 in a matter of just a couple of hours. And then obviously talking about, hey, we break through here, we're likely going to reject from this point. It's a nice little scalp position, okay? It's basically a swing failure pattern from these lower highs right over here. Quick little move down just to quickly take some profits. A couple $100 down, you're scalping using 80x leverage, using high leverage, high capital. Be quick, take those profits off the table because we are in a massive uptrend and massive breakout from a level. On the other side, there was some pretty nice opportunities here as well on the lower time frames. I'll go through that, but let me just quickly explain, guys. Then we go through Bitcoin. Bitcoin's flying at the moment, and yeah, I think, you know, there's not much to say about it. The news is quite bullish by the looks of things. You know, stock market is pumping aggressively. DXY is dropping very nicely. So up we go, guys, and maybe the resistance is just going to be broken through. You know, no major shorts, only longing for the moment, right? So analyzing the situation, guys, because I know that most of you are here for education, right? You're not here for signals, because at the end of the day, if you're looking for signals, you're looking for trading setups, okay, I can provide you different setups. However, at the end of the day, you are the one that is going to click on the mouse for a sell or a buy order, and you need to know, you need to have the knowledge to actually do this on your own and know how to protect your capital, right? So basically, let's just give that brief explanation here on what happened, what was mentioned in the Legends community. By the way, if you want to join, there is the link down below, guys, where I do provide the videos, analysis, and my opinion on what are the next possible movements where we could take advantage. This played out to the T. It played beautifully, as you can see here, the breakout, the retracement, and then the move here to the upside. Now, why did this happen, Andy? Then I'll go through the comment section, say hello to the community, guys. But I think, you know, just going to go squeeze in this educational content on what has happened. And basically, we just use a couple of levels and not too much indicators. We realize the bullish momentum and the possibility of a reversal. And we are analyzing, okay, just this morning, how important it was to get above this daily level that was printed from Monday and Tuesday close. Let me just go here to the daily, explain to all of those people that does not know what is a daily level. Well, a daily level is basically a close and open, and then the price where it hasn't met that level just yet, okay? And early this morning, we just went through it easily, right? That level, that daily close and open from Monday and Tuesday was the daily level. And we were providing resistance today. But not only it was the daily level, it was the value area low from yesterday, previous day value area low. We get above this level, the price is going to be bullish, and we are likely going to come to the lower high resistance and the previous day value area high. So from previous day value area low, we're jumping to previous day value area high. We got the move. We got a pump out of previous day value area low. We retraced a little bit, but it was already good for longing, the breakout, and bang, we hit the level. This is a nice move of $400 or $500 where you can take advantage of the move, of course. And right over here, we got a bit of volatility, okay? We got a bit of volatility. Let me just explain how we are using volume strategy as well. Volume strategy is one of the modules that I have in the course, of course, in the masterclass, where I explain how volume strategy plays out very nicely when you're just starting some breakouts and you know, basically moving out from a major level. And what do we see right over here? We have significant volume right there, and I got into a long position here on the phone because I was out, guys, and got into a very tiny small position by accident. Wanted to use a little bit more of capital, but nevertheless it was still long, and I've been adding and chasing the pump. Anyway, volume strategy basically right over here. Let me just explain to you. As you come up to a resistance level and you consolidate, this becomes a major resistance zone. Now, of course, the first volume candles were these two over here. When you do get a box and you get the wick high, the volume candle, you can see how the price after the consolidation has high volume move to the upside, legends. High volume move to the upside. Where do we come back down to and bounce nicely to come up and test the highs, guys? It is exactly at that level, at the high volume spike right over here. Volume strategy, textbook, technical analysis. The trend is your friend. We create high volume, consolidate. We confirm it as a resistance zone. We break out with high volume. We retrace to the first high volume candle. We bounce back up to test the highs. Simple, easy. You do not need many indicators. You don't need anything on the chart. You just need volume, and you need to know how to read the price action, nothing else. Now, of course, there is a situation here with volume strategy, and that is your stop loss. Where do I put stop loss? That is always an issue for a lot of people, because I can long here. What if the price does this? And this is not a good risk to reward. Where do I put stop loss? Stop loss needs to be behind a high volume candle. Which high volume candle? Well, of course, we have two right over here. The one here upside, as you can see, the bottom of this candle is your stop loss, because this is a huge wall of money that the bears need to absolutely insanely sell with millions of dollars. That's unlikely to happen. The bulls want to fight, and they want to push the price up, basically as well to claim that liquidity that is just being claimed at the moment. We've been having some insane liquidity above 42,500 is being eating up now right now. Liquidity is good to know that, how far can this pump go? This is what we use, liquidity heat map for. Okay, I've been using it lately much. I'm not a huge fan of using different, stuff, but I think this is good to project where the price could go. If it's in your favor and we're pumping, and there's liquidity a few $100s above, that they're going to get one more push here to liquidate those levels, right? So volume strategy, guys, pure education. Smash up that like button if you did like that brief explanation on what happened right over here. Level to level trading, guys, not much indicators. We don't need Bollinger Bands and Ichimoku clouds and any of that nonsense. Just by reading volume and price action, we can realize where the trend is in our favor and take advantage of these moves. These are moves of $300-400. You using a bit of leverage here, you're making a killing. So let's go right away through the comment section, guys. I wanted to, spike up, give that education. Why are we talking about longs here? Why are we talking about a quick rejection here? Why is this good for a long? Volume strategy. We can get in, bang, long, short, bang, long again, bang, take profits. This is, a day trader's life. Level to level trading, guys. Let's go right away through the comment section. I hope you did get some really nice education from that brief explanation, guys. It happens many times on the chart. So make sure to get that strategy inside of your brain, because you are going to see it many times, and you will succeed by trading it also many times, and you will come back someday and thank me. Let's go right away, guys, through the comment section. Right, let's go. Subs at the 0.696 level. Yes, sir. Thank you very much, Moon Boot Boy. I know you're Seb. Thank you very much for joining. Why DXY already drop? Well, DXY was hitting a crucial level of resistance, and we explained in the video. Of course, people might get confused with my video updates, because just yesterday I was saying game over for Bitcoin and crypto, but it's you need to pay attention, because I get some people coming up and saying, you are wrong, this ain't gonna happen, this is Bitcoin's bullish. I'm just saying, if we do break above this level, I would happily say this is likely going to be the higher low, and we are going to test these highs on the DXY. That is the only moment I would become bearish. Okay, calm down. I got people a bit frustrated with the analysis, pay attention to what is talked about. Okay, if I'm wrong, I'll be happy to say I'm wrong. I was wrong being bearish a few months ago. Yeah, but everything was explained also on previous live streams. Anyway, we got rejected from this point on the DXY. That's a good sign. We got rejected here. This was already a high volume node from price action from the last couple of years, from consolidations we had at this range. We got rejected right over here. We got rejected again. This is good. This is good. Yeah, we're going to see, Bitcoin and some cryptos continue rallying for the next coming days, maybe a couple of weeks. Then we will analyze the situation here. What is going to happen at this next big major support level? How is the DXY going to test these lows and come here and attack this high volume node, which is in confluence with the lower high resistance trend line? We have broken bearish trend here, remember. Is it going to get a bounce, or will we just break through? If we break through, guys, yeah, this is insanely bullish for markets in crypto in general. So we'll be analyzing that once we get to that bridge. And right now we are popping on Bitcoin. How are altcoins doing? We can take a look at some altcoins, but overall, then the next big level, guys, just to let you know, the next big level here, let's analyze, of course, Fibonacci 618 from the new yearly high to the low. Ooh, guess what? Guess where is the 618, which is $43,000. The 618, guys, we are scared of the 618. It is a powerful Fibonacci level that is very respected a lot of the times. Most of the times, I would say 70 to 80% of the times it is respected. So that level of 618 Fibonacci is also where we do have these series of lows right there here from the consolidation of the first to second week, okay, of December, from the 5th till the 10th, basically. So 618 is in confluence with this zone, with lower high resistance trend line from this bump and run scenario. We break through this level, guys. This is going to be quite bullish. This is going to be quite bullish. I do see a very powerful continuation if we get above this level. I'm easily going to say, if it does nicely break with some volume here, get your moon boots back on, guys. We are off because, we were starting to get our moon boots off because of this drop. However, we got the bump and run scenario. Moment we cross this range successfully, yeah, make sure to understand that new yearly highs are very likely to happen, because we'll just be breaking through the major resistance zones, guys, and we will be forming finally the bump and run pattern right over here. There was a scenario, of course, that we talked about a few days ago in a video. Are we going to form the bump and run scenario? Get ready for this potential pattern that is forming right now. We're just about to come to the resistance zone. We break through here with high volume. Expect continuation to the upside, my fellow friends. Let's continue with the comment section right away. Data already out. Yes, sir. Good evening. Please give one more free trial. Yeah, we will probably do a Christmas trial for Legends. Maybe, possibly. I need to speak to the team about it, okay? There are some people that are paying subscriptions there. They are, this is valuable information that we're talking about every single day, such as me, Devolt also doing the coaching as well. They're providing analysis every single day. We talk about these scenarios, where's a sign of strength, where we could long, where, what I am looking at. Of course, we gave a free trial already for people to test it out. Come on, we might do something, but maybe for a few days. Come on. It's work. It's my job to do the education, and obviously, nothing is free in life. We can do free trials. We do that sometimes. We are here to educate and so you can see the value. So anyway, I am so happy to find this channel, says Soft Sheller. Hey, thank you very much. That's some very, very kind words there. yeah, hopefully you are going to enjoy. We do Andy Zilliqa. We're going to take a look at Zilliqa. I bought, $10,000 worth of Zilliqa just a few days ago, and I was in the red already. I was not happy. But overall, I expect Zilliqa to probably do a 2x, maybe a 3x, maybe if we do continue bumping. If not, I'll just ride the downtrend here in the next coming months if it were to happen, and just buy some more stuff. Smash the like button. Ravant, thank you very much for joining. We're going to take ADA is going crazy today. ADA, I actually got into a day trade short position. We'll be taking a look at ADA. We can go, ADA just absolutely smashing it here, testing new yearly highs. ADA going absolutely bananas and looking quite bullish, unless this does create a double top in the next hours. We're going to take a look at some altcoins, but I want to go through the comment section. I want to interact with the community. Mostly we do, but Bitcoin is the 90% of my trading is on Bitcoin, and I like to analyze the situation with Bitcoin. So big major level here, which is the lows from this consolidation, which is with the 618 Fibonacci from the entire drop, in confluence with lower high resistance from bump and run. Will we manage to break and flip it? I mean, if we break, this could be a FOMO long, guys. I would like to call it a, breakout trading. I'm not usually a breakout trader, but overall, it will be looking very, very good, right? There will be high probability in the price to actually, continue to the upside. But it can be choppy. It can be choppy. I'm not interested in choppiness. That would be a sign of weakness. If it does get a bit choppy, double toppy, then we probably want to short it, because it might be a very, very, very strong fake out attempt to breaking out. Let's continue with the comment section right away, because I love my legends. I love you guys very much. So hang on a second, I'm just moving myself here. Right, if DXY pumps and BTC US dollar goes down, my portfolio is the same as a European. Okay. Hello, yes, I'm live. Tortuga, thanks for joining, my man. Like I'm gonna try and go through most of the comment section, guys, because I love it, and I know I want to give attention to my community. Very important. 50k in 2 weeks, boys. Hold on. That would be absolutely awesome. If we go to 50k, I will be very tempted, guys, to sell some of my Bitcoin. I'm sorry, it will be 5%. It won't be much, but it's kind of, we're a bit heated up here, okay, with Bitcoin, and that if, why I would sell here, it would be only if we do get a rejection from this level, right? Basically $48,000 to $50,000. I mean, if we hit that level and we break through, I'm going to be like, oh my goodness, this cycle is definitely different. It's definitely different. And I don't know, we might even go up to all-time highs in the next coming months. Bring it on. I do still have quite, significant amount of cash on my portfolio. About 40% is in cash. But I did buy quite aggressively here inside of this zone. I was buying up, accumulating, realized the possibility of price going up. I was actually quite bearish at this point, thinking that we were going to roll down, but that didn't keep me stopping from dollar cost averaging, guys. Dollar cost average every week, every month, if you can every week, then great. It's so important, because I got an average price of about $20,000 to $22,000, buying here at 17, 18,000, buying here at 20 to 24,000. Got aggressive buying, for the portfolio, because it's just cheap Bitcoin. Whether that is going to be bearish at the end or bullish, it doesn't matter. It's portfolio. We don't live off our investments. We live off, cash flow, whatever we do daily, trading, whatever you do. So, yeah, I mean, if we do get rejected from this point and start getting choppy action at $50,000, guys, this is the level of 618 Fibonacci from all-time high to the low, right? It is also the value area high from 2021 till mid 2022 approximately. That value area high of this trading zone is right over there with 618, with a disturbing lower high, which, you know, with them, there's got to be liquidity sitting here. If we do hit that level and we start doing this kind of price action, I'm going to sell a little bit of my Bitcoin that I've been buying here during the last year. I have to. I have to take some profits. I won't be much, but we will have to do so, guys, because, I mean, this could be a crucial level of big pullback. We know what happened the last cycle, right? When we hit the 618 Fibonacci from all-time high to the bottom. We know what happened, right? We know what happened when we hit the 618 from top to bottom. What happened, guys? We got a pretty decent pullback. And maybe this time it's not going to happen. But if we get that choppiness, I will be happy to take some profits. We hit this level and we start doing this price action, you know, I'm going to take some profits. And, you know, it might just consolidate, retrace a little bit and then move up. But this is why, you know, I won't be taking all of it. You know, I won't be selling half of my portfolio. It's just a small short-term profit, you know, and if we do get that decent pullback, I will re-buy Bitcoin at lower levels with the profits taken. Anyway, let's continue with the comment section right away. Hey, I actually got notification for the live. Evening, Andy. Hello, Gold Star. How are you doing? Thanks for joining the stream, my man. Hopefully you are enjoying. We just give that little golden nugget at the beginning of the stream, talking about, you know, how we can flip, you know, previous day value area low, daily levels, bit of resistance, support, trend lines, and volume strategy. After all, volume strategy being, you know, one of the golden strategies that is mentioned in the masterclass, one that I use for scalping mainly. It's mainly a scalping strategy with no indicators. You just need volume and price action. That is it. It's got to be one of the easiest strategies to understand. Let's continue here. ADA is flying. I don't have any ADA in my portfolio, and it's flying. Got some Algorand. Interesting to see what that is. What's Algorand doing? Can you check Polkadot, please? I also have some Polkadot in my portfolio. I mean, but it's just a very poor performer. You know, let's see if it does rocket at some point. I mean, we did break out. You know, we got in a beautiful long position. I was out of all of my longs. You know, everything. I just took profits on everything, and so far, we can see here, you know, Polkadot breaking out. We were long in here from down here. We were like, hey, this is got to break out. Like, you know, such as Avalanche, Theta, you know, Algorand, you name it. We were talking about so many cryptos about, you know, the double bottom, you know, and basically breaking out a major lower high resistance. It just had to happen. So we did take advantage of this major long position on a lot of the cryptos. So what happened? I mean, yeah, Polkadot, it's, you know, I see it going all the way up here to this $8 level. It's lagging behind. We can see ADA going through. We can see, you know, Solana been pumping the last couple of days as well. Got a bit of a pullback. But overall, I think Polkadot is just slowly consolidating, you know, forming these small little bearish flags or you know, pennants, whatever. Consolidating at certain levels, just ready for the next leg up. Right now on Polkadot, it's kind of tricky. We did have a failed breakout from a bump and run scenario. I actually longed Polkadot here, mentioned on the legends, and we double topped basically, and it is what it is. You know, you need to be very defensive, because if you break out from the bump and run, you test it as support. You know, it's a valid long position to see if you are actually going to follow through here. But we tested the highs and we double topped. And when we double top, It is what it is. Got stopped out break even. It was, in the end, it was a nothing burger. Big fat nothing burger. It was a waste of time because I didn't make any gains on that. But overall, you know, it looks pretty good at the moment. If we do break out from this point, I mean, this is a crucial resistance zone. Look how many times we've been tapping this level. It's $7.30. Look at this level, how well respected it has been during the last few days. Absolutely insane. We're just hitting that level at the moment. The moment we break out from this point, it is likely that we're going to test the highs again and create new yearly highs, okay? There will be advantage here to FOMO in, right? We break out. We're talking about breakout trades. I never breakout trade, but it's just a reality right there that it could be a pretty nice, you know, follow the momentum to the next level of resistance, which is basically creating a new yearly high. We just need to get above this level. Let me just confirm here a little bit with VPVR. We got, yeah, not much, bit of spikes, but overall not much here as levels. We got a, you know, humpback Notre Dame inverted head and shoulder as well. We got also that. It's a little bit of a, you know, a little bit of a dodgy inverted head and shoulder right there, right? That is providing a massive resistance level where we are rejecting, you know, during the last few days, every single time we hit it, which is the $7.30. We get above this level right now. I mean, this could reject horribly, you know. This is why we just don't want to long right there into resistance, you know. But if you start moving up here nicely, you know, a possible pullback, quick pullback could happen, right? Maybe even a slow one, but I would consider getting into a low leverage, low capital, long position, because the move can be relatively nice to hit these highs. We're at resistance right now on Polkadot at $7.30. But, you know, hey, humpback Notre Dame, inverted head and shoulder. It can be traded as well. It's a pattern. I always second guess the market. Is there any way of this bullish trend turning back? I mean, we are struggling a little bit. We are exactly hitting the low here from the 7th of December. We are exactly hitting that low right there. Getting a little bit of a reaction. I would expect follow through here. No shorts to be taken. No shorts to be taken. I would rather attempt a short position only if the price fails to break out the 618 Fibonacci. Okay, it's a patience game, guys. It's a patience game. We're in no type of rush here to short the market at the moment. If the price does come up to the bump and run resistance, these lows right over here, I mean, value area low is quite high, I think, from this range. It's just about round about that level, round about 618 Fibonacci. It's round about there, just a slightly above. So, I mean, it could turn into a failed breakout. You've got value area low of this trading zone. We're talking about slightly above $43,000. If we do create some choppiness here, and you know, we start forming this, you know, I would be happy to short here. I wouldn't short trying to detect the top, you know. Obviously, if we are creating some small double tops on the lower time frames, we can trade that safely, okay? We explained that, you know, getting into double tops on lower time frames is fine. You know, you just get in, you protect, you get stopped out break even, then that's it. It is what it is. Obviously, you would want to use some low fee exchanges such as MEXC, okay? I mean, MEXC, even though the fees have gone up a little bit, they still have the lowest fees out there, guys. And you do get an incredible bonus. Another way to support the channel, $20,000 worth of bonus. I've already got a few thousand from this bonus. It is basically, it's a deposit bonus. And the more you trade, of course, the more volume you move, the more bonus airdrops you do get, okay? So you do get airdropped some of these bonuses as you use the platform with the link down below, okay? Of course, this is a bonus here for Bitcoinsensus, where people that sign up do get those bonuses airdropped, okay, to their futures capital. And the good thing is that you pay fees with it, you pay your losses, okay? They don't take the funds out of your trading capital. It is taken out of the bonus that you receive. Check it out, guys. For these small little scalp scenarios, okay, MEXC is definitely the best option. If you can trade on Bybit, of course, I mean, I've been using Bybit. It is the 5-year anniversary. There is a trading competition going on right now on Bybit with a $1 million prize pool, of course, distributed for the winners. And they also have lucky draws, right? Every day you get a lucky draw and you might win an iPhone. You might win, you got the link down below as well, guys, if you want to join here the competition on Bybit. And you can spin a roulette every day to see if you can get a prize. Is the first link down below, okay, for that Bybit 5-year anniversary competition. And MEXC, also you get $20,000 worth of bonus, guys. A good way to support the channel, and a good way for you to trade on the best exchanges that are out there, okay? They are very legit and solid. 5-year anniversary on Bybit, 5 years live. I've been using it for over 4 years now. Very, very happy with it. What are your altcoins that you are targeting next, Andy? Very good question. I mean, we can do some altcoin hunting, right? We can go here, Digibyte. Yeah, I was checking out Digibyte. Digibyte, let's talk about, for all of those people that don't want to do basically trading, they want to do spot buying, okay? Or maybe leverage trade, but, with low leverage and, just hold for the long run. I mean, look at this. There's not even liquidity on this anymore. But take a look at this chart. It's a no-brainer, guys. It's a no-brainer. This is close to the bottom. It is close to the bottom. I'm sorry. Look at this chart over here. You might think that Digibyte is dead and this ain't going to do anything. I can already tell you this is going to 10x at some point in the next coming months, okay? Be ready for that. It's going to 10x. This is going to 10x, okay? It's Digibyte. It's not a 100x coin, okay? It's 10x your money or maybe 12x, but overall you should have some target zones to take profits. Take most of the profits. And this has found a flaw. It's found a flaw. This is a flaw. The selling pressure is over. It is over. This ain't gonna move much lower anyway. It could go to 0.007, 0.006, maybe 0.005, a little bit overextended here, but it ain't gonna go down to 0.00000. You're not going to lose 99% of your funds, okay, of your portfolio if you buy in here. Yes, you can be 10% down, 20% down, okay, but you're not going to be 90% down, okay? Depending if we do see a massive, recession crash or whatever, then obviously that's what happened back here in March of 2020. But we need to know that we need to have some cash on the sidelines to go all in, guys. Those are the kind of events that you need to go all in. This right over here was the C19 crash right over there. Imagine buying here, okay, at these levels. It actually did a 100x because this was at 0.001 cent back on the C19 crash bottom. Obviously, it went over 10 cents. Okay, so that is over 100x. It was an insane, if you want to get into those 100x's, you need to wait for a disaster or an event. I think there might be one. I don't know. But I'm having cash on the sidelines because I remember this event and I wish I had more funds to allocate. I bought VeChain, I bought Chainlink, I bought a bunch of all different coins. And of course, that was very good, but it was only a few $1,000s. I wish I had, tens of thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars to actually buy in. And this time will be different. I'm saving a bit of the cash here just in case that does happen. Anyway, the whole point of this, guys, is, this is just waves. These are just waves. The next wave in the next coming months, it is going to be to the upside. If you are not going to make any gains, okay, in the next bull market, whether that's in 6 or 12 months, You know, it's, hey, you know, I don't know what to say. I knew this already back in 2018 to 2019. I was buying like crazy. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Chainlink, VeChain, you know, you name it. A bunch of altcoins. I knew that this was going to happen at some point. So I did buy Digibyte, but I only did a 4x approximately on Digibyte. It wasn't my, you know, the best exit strategy. I changed and flipped it to Chainlink. So anyway, but just so you understand, you know, it's all about massive pump, dump, sideways action, everything's dead. You lose interest in crypto, massive pump again in the cycle, massive dump again, you find a floor. You know, this ain't going to do this, right? Of course, there might be some of them that are just not going to perform as well. You need to be aware of scam projects such as Terra Luna, or I don't know, you know, FTX. We just don't know. You know, we don't know. Anyway, Digibyte has an incredible track record of, you know, over 5-6 years. And I think it's just going to be another one that will take off at some point. So, you know, and this is the moment you want to get in. You know, when it looks like it's dead, yeah, it's far away of being dead. This is going to get that move at some point. You know, I'm looking for an easy 10x on this, you know, for the next coming months at some point. It's just a reality, guys. You know, if you don't want to believe it, well, hey, don't believe it. Of course, there's no financial advice given here. But you know, it's very much recognizing the Digibyte. Mark Dutch, you know Digibyte. Yeah, he knows. Mark Dutch is an OG as a moderator, and he knows the Digibyte story. He knows the Digibyte story. It's like marriage, consolidation sucks. Yes, it is. Mark Dutch, thank you very much for joining the stream, my man. I didn't send the link in the moderators channel because I sent the other link of the other live stream, and I didn't get anything off you guys. Bad moderators or bad me. I don't know. Anyway, I love you. I love you, man. I love you. Let's go. Continue with the comment section. We appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Aaron, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Polkadot has been checked. It's hitting a big major resistance zone at 730. It's going to struggle there. If it breaks that, then we are off potentially to around about $8 or attempting to hit the $8 range. XRP giant cup and handle. Oh my goodness. Don't make me chart XRP. I hate charting XRP. I don't want to chart XRP. Please don't. So anyway, altcoins that I'm targeting next. That is a great question. I mean, we would have to go altcoin targeting here, which is basically looking at the ones that have been getting some pretty decent pullbacks in the last coming, you know. This is how I do my altcoin search, guys. Okay, so let's just do that education on, you know, altcoin hunting, where we take a look at the ones that haven't pumped much. Okay, the ones that have been pumping already 50%, 40%, right, during the last 24 hours or 7 days. Really not that interested, because they can just continue the runner. Now, the way I do the hunting is look at the ones that haven't pumped much, okay, or in a consolidation, right? So right now, optimism, you know, this one did get an insane rally the last couple of weeks. So I mean, this one hasn't done much today. You know, it's minus 1.7%. So let's take a look at OP to see if it is ready for a breakout, ready for a move up. And then just go to the chart and analyze the situation here. Boy, it's running into a very high volume node. I would think. Oh, it's not that much. It is kind of struggling right there with that, with this range. Yeah, point of control is exactly where the price is struggling to get above. It is struggling very, very hard to get that above that point of control. If we do analyze on the lower time frames, Yeah, it ain't looking extremely great. It ain't looking extremely great, and there is a reason why, of course. Yeah, I mean, this point of control is disturbing a little bit. Yeah, I mean, if we do manage to get above this level right now, where we are getting a little bit of a reaction, it's basically kind of the value area low over the last few days. And we got, you know, it has been proved to be a support and a resistance zone at the moment. If we do get that breakout, possible rejection, I would happy to say that this is likely just going to continue the uptrend here, at least to value area high of this range. Of course, we'll have to analyze the situation right there, because you might be hitting, you know, some fib levels such as the 618. But it does look, it is a bit at resistance at the moment. Yeah, it's struggling a little bit right now at this zone that has been respected. If we do get that solid move up, it's likely to get that bounce to test the highs, maybe likely to go higher. Okay, so you would want to see that breakout and rejection to get into that long. But it is at resistance at the moment, so it just might just reject from this point. Anyway, just a brief analysis on this, just keeping it simple. Obviously, this lower high resistance trend line is going to be an issue. If we were to get above this level, I would expect, you know, OP to actually follow through. So if you break above this level, come up here, you know, this is going to be the interesting point. You're going to start hitting 618 Fibonacci from the highs to the lows. You know, will we manage to break here lower high resistance? I mean, if you get above here, then yeah, it's kind of very likely that you could get that follow through. Obviously, paying attention to this high over here, which is in confluence with the 7.8. You're looking for a possible rejection here at 7.8, claiming that high, but it could be a target zone. If we do break out here, I do see follow through here on OP, looking quite good here. If we do break above this level, it looks pretty good for that follow through. Bitcoin got a little bit of a pullback and back tested. It was an acceptable quick long. This was back testing the dead cat bounce high. Now, dead cat bounce high is usually a good level either for a rejection or for a back test if you successfully break above it. So we did not reject, we just flew through the level here, as you can see on the chart. So we absolutely exploded. You know, only if we do reject from that point, it could be a possible short. However, the breakthrough was absolute insanity. There was no type of reaction whatsoever. We just went through that level. This is the dead cat bounce high. Obviously, no short to be taken. It's back tested very nicely as support, getting that bounce. I mean, let's see if Bitcoin does follow through here. Let's see if it does follow through. Let's continue here looking at some alts. Let's continue taking a look at the comment section right away, guys. But overall, Bitcoin is back testing that dead cat bounce high very, very nicely, getting a bounce of a few $100. It did manage to get a bounce of almost $200. The possible quick scalps and protect position if you're paying attention to the chart. 4850K will be the sell. The news after ETF is not approved in January and bear fest again, says Mariella. Mariella, thanks for joining. Very possible that is a very disturbing level. We are eyeing that 48. I think there's too many people eyeing that level. I feel like when too many people think that we are going to reject from a certain level, there's two scenarios. We might reject earlier and everybody's waiting for that level to be hit, or we might just smash through the level, right? However, I need confirmation. I need choppiness, and once I see the choppiness, it's like, hey guys, we are consolidating, right? We don't like these type of choppiness, double top scenarios. We don't like them because they could be a reversal sign, right? They could be a reversal sign. So if we get that double toppy price action here at 48.50k, we know the deal, right? It might be the topping point. So we just need to be a little bit cautious at that level. Great music, bro. Keep it up. Hey, Glamping Project, thank you very much. Tenerife South, amigo. Eres de Tenerife. Vámonos. We got somebody here from Tenerife, I think. I'm in VeChain, staying in for now unless we get toppy on BTC. Yeah, VeChain also. VeChain. VeChain. I still have a bag of VeChain. I sold 25% of my VeChain back in April of 2021. So I just took 25% profits, rode it all the way down again, 75%. We can never sell everything at the top, never buy exactly at the bottom. Let's see VeChain here. What happened? Yeah, I mean, VeChain had a, insane. This was my best buy. The best crypto that I bought was VeChain back here in the C19 crash. VeChain was one of those altcoins that I said, I'm going to buy a bunch of them. It did insane. It did, insane gains. Well, only took 25% profits, which was still a lot. This was making over a 50-60x. So VeChain looking pretty powerful at the moment. It's looking pretty good. It's getting a runner right now. It's looking pretty good. I like it. VeChain was one of them as well that we were talking about here. We got that, that kind of pennant flag at the double bottom resistance, and bang, absolutely exploding, doing a 50% pump from that point. So very nice. These are very nice gains. You're not making a 10x, but you're making some pretty nice gains. So overall, that was kind of the crucial point to buy in. The one that is getting on my nerves is Zilliqa. When is this one gonna pop? I bought some spot Zilliqa expecting this one to go to around about 4 cents maybe. But it's the same scenario, double bottom. I mean, it has to pop at some point. Come on. Once this pops and starts coming here to tackle that 4 cent level, then that would be almost a 2x. I'm happy with that. But yeah, it looks pretty good, huh? It looks pretty good. When you do take a look at all the different ones, yeah, Zilliqa is just lagging behind. It's just, this one got a pump out of nowhere. This one pumped suddenly in March of 2022, where everything was extremely bearish. This suddenly Zilliqa got a huge, massive pump of 500% in a matter of a week. It was absolutely insanity. I don't know where this pump came from. Everything was bearish back in March of 2022, and then we got Zilliqa doing this. Something must have came out. I wish we did have a pump like that in the next coming days. Just imagine, I just bought a bunch of Zilliqa, so let's see what happens. It's for the long run anyway, but if we do get that pump, would be nice. If it has to happen, this is the moment. You might be a little bit boring for the next coming weeks, but it has to happen at some point. It has to happen. Just be ready to take those profits on your way up. Zilliqa looks like Waves. Let's take a look at Waves. Yeah, because Waves had an insane pump as well, going to all-time high. Suddenly in the middle of the bear market, I think people were like, what the heck is this doing? It was a bit of a scammy pump. It was a bit of a weird pump. I remember, you look at this. It was the same dates. Yeah, very similar. This one did something insane. You know what? I would be happy to actually buy some spot waves. This is a project that's been alive for years. Look at this. You know, back in 2016, 2017, you know, and I mean, I would like to take a look at this one on, you know, let's get all of this rubbish out of the way. But, I mean, yeah, I mean, look at this. Not many cryptos had that major pump in March, right? If I'm not mistaken. I mean, if we do take a look at Ethereum, for example, what did Ethereum do back in March of 2022? Okay, well, yeah, this is when we had that kind of dead cat bounce scenario. A lot of, you know, a few of the cryptos just went insane back in March, such as Waves. And, you know, this one even went above all-time high. I don't know, this one went insane suddenly. I think Waves might be actually a good buy. It still very much hasn't done anything. It's just back testing the support, the resistance into support. So yeah, Waves is. Yeah, I mean, remember, it's an L1 project. Zilliqa's an L1 project. We need to go with the rules of the market, guys, which is this, right? Of course, we might get trapped in some of them, right? However, Ethereum didn't pump that much. Solana overtook Ethereum actually in this cycle, but then Avalanche, then ADA, right? They're still pumping. They still got a bit more steam. Which are the next, you know, blockchain projects that haven't pumped? The OGs, the one that are still here, that have pumped in the past. We know they're legit. You know, you might have missed out on Solana. You might have missed out on ADA, such as myself. I want to catch one of these major pumps, guys. Don't you think that Zilliqa is one of them? Don't you think that Waves is also one of them? This hasn't done anything yet. I mean, of course, it has pumped, you know, in the last few weeks. However, not as much. It's pumped like 50-60%, right, during the last month. Not that much. We got Solana pumping over 300%. I'm going to buy some Waves right away. That's it. I'm going to do it. You know, just imagine getting a massive, insane pump like this. This one did really well from the previous cycle. When we do take a look at Waves 2017, I mean, it was extremely volatile, of course. It broke all-time high, came back down. I don't know. It was a bit of a... I think Waves is the kind of crypto that if you see it going, you know, start taking profits, because it might just smack back down. But if you're doing a 5-10x, take those profits. You're not going to make 100x. Forget about it. You know, you might as well be happy with a 10x, right? So, yeah, it looks pretty good. I like Waves. This was a very dodgy pump and dump. I don't know what happened here also. I don't know what happened, but would have been nice to be in that wave, because this pumped almost 1,000% in, you know, back in March. 600%. Okay, you know, not as much, but anyway, that is still a 6x here in just a matter of a few weeks. So yeah, as we do, I mean, let's just pull out, guys, this chart here on Solana. Let's just pull out Solana here beside Waves, for example, or beside Zilliqa. It doesn't matter. They are L1 projects, you know, they are mid caps more. But let's analyze here, you know, how basically Solana has broken out of that wedge, and this is just lagging behind so much. I mean, the momentums has been very, very similar. When we do take a look at Solana here in the orange, you know, up, down, right down here, bottoming out. They both kind of doing the same momentum waves. And now we're here. Don't you think that people that are in crypto and that are making huge gains, the whales, the smart people, right? The people that do get very early into these projects and make a 3x, right? Or a 4x in a matter of a couple of weeks. Don't you think that they'll be taking profits and flipping it to some other large cryptos that haven't started to pump yet? You know, basically following this, you know, this is just basically money flow, right? I make profits in Bitcoin, I'm going to speculate on Ethereum, then I'll go to this altcoin, and I'm just making gains everywhere. I think it is definitely worth the speculation, guys. You know, I'm not sure about you, but, you know, at the end of the day, this is bubbling here. I don't like these double tops. They're horrendous. I don't like a chart when it does a double top like this. It's not good. However, it's still... I do see the possibility. It's kind of back testing right now, the lower high resistance, and it doesn't look that bad. Doesn't look that bad. When we do take that Polkadot, you know, finally Polkadot, it was one of them that we were talking about for weeks, saying, come on, this is extremely boring. We got into an epic long position. You know, this is going to pop. This is going to move. It has to. It finally is. You know, I would be expecting $8, $10 on Polkadot maybe in the next coming couple of weeks, you know, if Bitcoin behaves. So yeah, I mean, you get the deal where we are right now. Of course, you know, take this at your own risk, but they're ones that could actually get a pretty decent pump. Wave has done 100x twice. Yes, it has. It has. So why not? You know, the reason is people here are here to make money. That people that are in crypto are here to make money. Yes, it is great. The technology is great. GameFi, all of this. It's wonderful. It's going to change the world. But we are here to make gains. I don't care about waves or, you know, whoever invented waves and what they are looking to do in the next coming years. I don't give a damn. You don't either. Don't say that you do, because you're lying. You don't give a damn. You want to make some gains here, and that is it. Anyway, of course, the tech is important. You know, crypto is here to change the world. But at the moment, it's just such a speculation. People are here to make money. So this is gonna, if it does get an epic pump, guys, if it goes parabolic in the next coming months at some point, you know, it is going to be, it is just pure speculation. This is the moment you want to start exiting. You just want to be ready. You want to be buying at these zones, no doubt. Waves looks pretty good. Make sure to be responsible. We're always on the verge of having a C19 crash. It didn't seem very powerful here on waves, but basically we are aware of this. We are aware of a C19 crash, right? Of whatever, you know, basically a depression, you know, or what, anything can happen, right? Where you do get that ultimate pullback. And maybe that is a moment where we're just going to have to, guys, this will not be easy, okay? It's going to be frustrating. We might be buying a little bit late and we might get some pretty decent pullbacks. We just need to hold on tight, legends. We just need to hold on tight, because the market will be back. And if you can buy some more, buy some more. It is the moment to make huge gains in the coming months. Like button still showing bearish divergence. Yeah, could you believe it? 10 likes on the stream, 600 people watching. Can you believe it? Absolutely insane. There's probably hundreds of dislikes. Only 10 likes. Only joking. I need to refresh this the page here. But yeah, I think there's some divergence on the like button, guys. Still divergence. Over 600 people watching. Come on, guys. Share some love. We're just talking about the possible projections, how we could possibly make gains. Technical analysis as well, guys. You know, not only we're talking about investing and buying and where we need to buy. Of course, we do talk about technical analysis and how we can take advantage doing trading. If you haven't checked out the beginning of the stream, guys, I go through a major, really nice, simple strategy, which is volume strategy. You want to get that volume strategy in your strategy book and get ready to practice it, because it is you know, it plays out very, very nicely when you break, you know, certain resistance or support levels. It's at the beginning of the stream, so don't worry, you won't miss out. If you do want to trade and support the channel and get an insane bonus, you know the deal. You got MEXC, guys, $20,000 worth of bonus to claim only with that link in the description, guys. You won't find this bonus anywhere else. You will find the Bybit one possibly, but MEXC, it's a special one for us. I think we're special. If we're not, and the bonus is available on other sites, well, you know, screw you. Why are they giving this bonus? Anyway, guys, great bonus, great way to support the channel. MEXC is a great platform. I use MEXC almost every single day if I do find those scalp day trades. And another great one is Bybit. Of course, they have their, you know, 5-year anniversary. They got a trading competition right now going on, and they got lucky draws. Okay, you can spin a roulette and possibly win an iPhone or some US dollar tether. Every single day you got one spin, guys, once you sign up here to the competition on Bybit. Is also here, the first link in the description. Great way to support the channel, guys. Of course, these are affiliate links, all right, as you know. KSM whale, let's take a look at KSM right away. KSM, I remember this one. This one did very, very well on the last bull market. Everything did very well. Where can I take a look at KSM? OKX, KSM. I want to see more data on KSM. More chart data. We haven't got much. I would like to see a few more years on price action. Yeah, why isn't KSM around here? Binance, there it is. I mean, yeah, this one, yeah, I think this one, it's in the Polkadot ecosystem. So once Polkadot starts moving, this is very likely going to move. This is at rock bottom levels from 2020, and I think this one could definitely get a great runner in the you know, in the bull run. Basically, it's at those bottom levels right over here. Oh my goodness, I'm not sure, you know, how this will succeed, but you are looking here for some significant gains in the coming months at some point. Oh my goodness, this, you know, if we are not close to the bottom, you know, I don't know where the bottom is going to be. It might already be in. But yeah, this one went all the way up above $600. That is over 20x from current price levels. I like KSM. It looks pretty good on the chart for buying, for investing basically. Looks pretty solid. I mean, this lower high resistance trend line already kind of broke. Yeah, I mean, as soon as Polkadot gets the runner, this is likely to follow, as it is in the Polkadot ecosystem. Casper is pumping. Casper got a little bit of a pullback. Of course, Casper is leading the way. My goodness, this one did over a 20-30x in the last few months. Casper is leading the way. I mean, where do we have more? Yeah, I mean, this one, yeah, this one did just absolutely rocketed, guys. You know, if you would have invested in this, you know, late 22, you know, you would have made an absolute insane killing on this. Who invested in Casper in October, November of 22? But yeah, this one's pumping quite nicely at the moment. It's breaking a bit of a downtrend, so it's looking quite good. It's breaking this downtrend very nicely. Very, very nice breakout. Could have FOMO'd kind of in already on this breakout. Probably not going to pull back. Solid breakout with some significant volume. Happy days. This does look like it's going to follow through here and go to much higher levels. Probably test the highs. I mean, yeah, this looks, oh my goodness, this is solid. This is likely going to go to the value area high. It's breaking above point of control from the range. Looks pretty solid. Looks pretty solid with this breakout. Would expect follow through. 10K Casper. I got 10x from Cas. Absolutely wonderful. Singularity. Absolute gem. Let's go. Come back, Natalie. Are you a comedian, says Mark Dutch. Good one. Let's take a look at Algorand right away, legends. What is Algorand doing? Algorand, I did buy a bunch of Algorand. Yeah, it's still at the 20 cents. I did buy a bunch of Algorand. This is doing pretty nice, almost round about a 2x. My average price was round about this range, so almost a 2x on Algorand. Very happy with the bag that I bought. Realizing this double bottom, guys, double bottom Adam and Eve, you know, this was just such an easy buy. It was such an easy, obvious buy. It's like, you know, come on, you know, it's, I know Mark Dutch likes this one as well. Mariella, I can see you in the comment section. It was such an obvious level to buy in. It was just so obvious that this round formation was like, okay, you know, this is ready. It's ready. Consolidating at the resistance, just ready for that move. Very nice. Not much here, I can say, on Algorand. We're probably just forming a little bit of a pennant. Whoop, sorry. It did get a pretty decent flash crash here. When we did have this flash crash on Monday, 15% drop. Will be interesting moment you start breaking above lower high resistance, and let's check here. We're probably in the middle of the value area. Oh, just round about point of control. Yeah, but you break above value area high of this trading zone with lower high resistance. Possibly a quick little pullback here, but I would expect follow through to create new yearly highs. Algorand, yeah, once it breaks out that value area high, lower high resistance, it's going to be looking pretty bullish. It's going to be looking pretty bullish. I'm going to hold my Algorand till the proper bull run. I'm not going to speculate on this one, taking profits here. I'm going to leave the bag. Leave the bag. I see this one, you know, this is a $1 coin. Minimum. A minimum $1 coin. It got absolutely destroyed once it got, you know, once it was, you know, they said it was a security. It got attacked by the SEC. You know, it got absolutely destroyed. I think this was not even, no, it was during 2023, if I'm not mistaken. It went all the way down to around about 8-9 cents. And this was like, you know, come on, this has to be a double bottom, huge, massive double bottom, right? It's at rock bottom levels. You know, if you don't, you know, it's beneath the C19 crash. Bitcoin C19 crash went down, or you know, down to $3,500, approximately about $4,000. We are well far away from that on Bitcoin, but Algorand was still at those levels here, just, you know, in October. Just round about the 9 cent zone. It was just, you know, hey, if you're not buying here, I don't know where you're going to buy, because that was such a great buying zone. Right, legends, I'm going to wrap it up. How long for $1? I'm going to say a few months. Give it a few months. We're not talking years. Maybe, you know, in between 24 and 25. Algorand, $1. Easy. Yes, sir. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. No financial advice, of course. But it's likely to happen. It's likely to happen. You know, we are at rock bottom levels. It's a great project, and it's just going to do very well. You know, in the next, you know, 1 to 2 years, it will happen at some point. You know, and all of this range is just beautiful, right? 10 cents, 20 cents, 15 cents, 25 cents. All of this range is great. Of course, it's not the same buying at 10 cents than buying at 25 cents, right? Because instead of a 10x, it's a 4x. Guys, I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you very much for joining the live stream, okay? I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you very much for smashing that like button, everybody. Much appreciated. If you want to see the analysis at the beginning on Bitcoin, check out at the beginning of the stream. Hey, we talked about this level. If we manage to flip here, this $43,000, break through it, remember, this is massive resistance. It is the 618 Fibonacci from the entire drop that we had the last few days. 618 is sitting here with a level that has provided support. And we also got the value area low of this trading zone very close. Bitcoin might struggle a little bit getting above 43K. However, the moment it gets to 43,600, it is game on, guys, for new yearly highs. Check out the strategy at the beginning, a little bit of education. We talked about some major coins that maybe are in a good position, right? I know GameFi projects, they've all pumped 10x, and I don't know. Alex Becker, go and follow him, but they've already pumped when he talks about it anyway. But yeah, GameFi was a pretty obvious, category that was going to pump, right? GameFi projects, they've all done a 10x during the last few weeks. Not all of them, but a lot of them. I mean, GameFi, if GameFi gets a pretty decent pullback in the next coming weeks and months, let's hope that pullback is going to come, but a lot of them have gone absolute bananas. Even Beam right there, Immutable X, Illuvium I think is a great one. I think Illuvium is an insane project. It's a high cap coin though. It's 600 million market cap. Realistically, I say, yeah, it can do a 5-10x in the next coming months. Staying realistic, the feet in the ground, okay? Because we got these, it's pretty funny to see these, next 100 coin, next 1000x coin. We got men, we got grown-up men, with these crazy thumbnails and talking about 1000x coins. Maybe some of them are going to do, let's stay realistic, right? 10x, 20x, let's be happy with those gains. Of course, let's maintain some of those for the long run, possibly. Take profits though, and leave a bag just in case it does actually do a 100x, but take profits. Anyway, a lot of the gaming projects, are being doing very, very. Illuvium is a very solid project. The gaming is going to be insane. There's UFO gaming as well. I think it's pretty good. A lot of, we want to go to the more low cap coins, the ones that have 20 million, 30 million, 10 million market cap. Hey, Sido is pumping today. My goodness, it was about time. I've been buying this here for the last few months. I must have about 3% or so of my portfolio on Saito. Thank goodness it's starting to pump. Was getting kind of bored of this one. This one's making some pretty nice gains finally. Yeah, guys, not much to be said. Thank you very much for joining. Check out Zilliqa and Waves. Maybe they're the ones that are going to give some pretty nice gains. Everything is pumping, guys. Everybody's a genius. You can buy whatever you want. It's going to pump, right? Waves looks pretty nice. I mean, if this does get a vein here like this, if this suddenly gets one of those glitches, if it gets a glitch, like in March of 22, my goodness, you can make a 10x in a blink of an eye. Thank you very much, legends. Stay safe with your investing. Stay safe. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Smash up the like button. And remember, I will see you tomorrow. Moderators, thank you very much for joining. Let's get rich, baby. We are back with the crypto bull run.